What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shortened it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott, living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow, with a blonde who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul, so fly out to walk in any spot, every be soaking from a time when was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming, I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real prop. Creek with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision where I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? My name.
DNA.
Hey, give me a T, then give me the E, then give me an A, give me an M, and give me the ring. Give me the lock, give me the rock, and give them the key. Then it's only me. Wait till they, then give me a team. Give me a team. Give me a team, give me a team, give me a team. They wanna scheme, cause I'm on the scene. And she want the team, and she want the team, she want the team. I'm a hype about, I'm a direction to write about. Did too much numbers to type them out, but I'm one away from that micro route. Step.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, 45. Hey, one of joy. What's up, Bodie? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now let's go. It's about that time now. About that time. Turn this thing on out. Now let me see everybody do this. Hey, well, let's go. Snap your fingers. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, do you still? You can do it all by.
Damn, I miss you, Chester.
Set, ready. 10 black. Set.
Stay with me. You ain't gotta go, you can with me. We can hang out, do the day with me. I'm trying to be a man, it can stay friendly. We could do the beach, we can hang out. Yes, her and the ego to my house. You can spend the night, you can wake up. Do it all again, cause it ain't much. What is this love? What are we waiting for? How can we talk? So I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night. Till I sleep, I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night. Till I sleep, I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams. Hey yo, my new thing is I don't want you round if you useless. I make a living rhyming, same job as Dr. Seuss's. People only give to get back, that's recoupment. Always have their 2 hands out, like they. My new thing is you ain't even gotta be my new chick. You can just pull up and hang out and be a new friend. Or I can show you how to train the dragon like. And either way, it ain't gotta be love. What is this love?
Come on, set.
What are we waiting for? Life can be tough. I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright.
Here we go.
God kissed him. My haters, I wish them well. Get up on my level, I'm sending them straight to hell. We all in your city, your name ain't ringing the bell. All this motion on my cell, you would think I got it for sale. It was Friday, I met him up by the shell. He took me to the bank, cause he sent me too much for sale. Keeping secrets, he know that I never tell. It's a bird, it's a Rhino, it's coming in through the mail. I'm a lane switcher, shapeshifter, go grill plane. So I can heal the pain quicker. 8-figure, chest set way quicker. Made if I'ma go to day with ya.
I ripped it. All these on my two personal dribble. These always talking killer. Thing like scissor. Like Young Summer about my pizza. Yeah, they know what's up. Glizzock never gave up. Ay.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Hold up. Y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up. We mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up. Mine also dangerous. Hold up. Y'all talk outrageous. Hold up. Don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up. Got that touch of my savior. Hold up. Keeping that touch with my hater. Lyrics can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more. Sonogram don't feel it no more. You were driving a minute but can't steer it no more. Riding away but now you're chilling on shore. What's the use of being rich when your inside's poor? Is it this what you don't wanna see more? No, you wanna see more, but you wanna see sore. Life done slowed you down. Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you pack it up. You shackle by thoughts and memories that's adding up. Like overseas, feel fed up. You feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a buck. You still feel paralyzed, the bucks and track. Friends is having kids, ain't adding up. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a light with no plug? What's the use of ingredients with no sauce? What's the use of the physical with no source? We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. Light me up, light me up, light me up, light me up. We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. Light me up, light me up, light me up, light me up. We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. Light me up, light me up, light me up, light me up. Hold up, y'all gotta pump my taste. Hold up, y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up, we mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up, mine also dangerous. Hold up, y'all talk outrageous. Hold up, don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up, got that touch of my savior. Hold up, keeping that touch with my haters.
All right, partner. Keep on rolling, baby. You know what time it is.
Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay, we're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens. For some, the final chapter of the season. For others, a final week before the playoffs. And we're off in Week 18. He stopped on the run back of the 27. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Red. 38. Ready.
Looking to throw right away. Finds a seam down the middle. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
That's complete right side. Does it. Touchdown, Baltimore! The Ravens take a 6-0 lead right away. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Here's a return from the 7. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Hey, smash first. Let's go. Go.
Starting this drive with a design run. And he's out of bounds after a gain of about 8, so a nice pick up there, 2nd and 2.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Ready, check.
Nice run last play, sets up 2nd and 2.
Bobcat, check. Here we go. Check. Ready, run.
Here's a design run. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Bengals have a first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. He'll pass it this time. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So that brings up 2nd down.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified. That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Go, check. Check. 70 Lions. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. 79 Broncos. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
He's drawn up for him. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Looking quickly here.
70 Lions. Panther 11. Panther 11.
They're going to throw for it on 4th. Pass caught. It's Hunter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Great opening drive continues. 1st and 10 at the 33. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. He's got it in the red zone. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals finish off their opening drive. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Jackson now to return it. Making some progress here. A little revenge from the coverage team there after they gave up a pretty nice run back. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10.
Down. Hut.
Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Here we go. Ready?
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Outside. This is caught by Taylor. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Offense in the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
First down. Play action. This is caught inside the 15. They get 35 out of that play. And that gives them 1st and goal. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Mitchell up the middle, and he gets up for a gain of about 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Let's go. Blue strikers. 10 black. Ready?
2nd and goal. They're going to throw. Has it in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Third and hardly anything. Just need the length of the football.
Set. 52 blue. Hut.
He's going to throw this one. And this is going to end behind the line, Brock. A great stop down in close. Now let's see if they want to risk it here on 4th and goal.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he's going to score a touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens break the tie here in the first. Extra point attempt coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Design quarterback run here. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Malachi Starks read that nicely. He makes the stop. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Hurt! Right there, hurt!
We draw it up for him. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Well, these top-tier offenses have brought the firepower so far. Plenty of points in that first quarter. It's a 14-7 game. Back to the bank in just a moment. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They've got it first to begin the frame. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down. Working quickly here.
Dragon 60!
2nd and 10 at the Ravens' 22-yard line.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Has him on a quick hitter. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They gain 11 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
For a Bengals first down. Again, 11 on the play. First down, Bengals.
Line up the design keeper. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
Taken down behind the
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Ready!
All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12. Pass play now. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead.
the kicker on for the extra point.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals tie things up at 14. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Returning it from the 4. He dodged the tackle. Making some progress here. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
First down 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up, 1st and 10.
Yellow, 10, hut.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Firing it deep, left side. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. He's got it near the 8. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Ready.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. 1st and goal here.
Come on, set. Ready.
From the red zone on 1st. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure
Trouble brewing, and the Bengals bring him down. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Oh, I hate that. They've eaten up some good yardage on this drive, Kate, and you get down in the red zone, and this is where you really got to stay on schedule. Let's give some credit to this defense. They know the job they got to do. Got to knock you back and make this now red zone attempt that much more difficult.
3rd and long for him here. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a 2nd quarter lead. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Starting from the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Fits it through the middle. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
Let's go, 80.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Pat the street. Pat the street.
Here's a design run. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down. Now, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from M&T Bank Stadium. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Design quarterback run here. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Line up the design keeper. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down. This time it's a passing play. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Here we go, set.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. And the Ravens will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10.
Set, ready, fight. What, black 40.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
He's trying to go deep again. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Bengals have it now on his 8th pick of the year.
I know he started to play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Lucky that didn't end as an interception. So it'll be second down.
Ready, set.
All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down.
Ready.
They'll throw on 2nd and 10. Short pass brought in. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Bengals have a first down. Here's the backup. First throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line. From the gun is Purdy. Escapes the pocket. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Third and long, Purdy. Short pass caught by his tight end. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Purdy now on 4th down. Oh my! It's intercepted in the end zone. Kyle Hamilton with the pick.
This is one of the toughest tests yet of this game for the defense so far, Kate. Boy, not only did they hold up, but they turned some momentum with that interception in the end zone.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. On the move, headed right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense, but the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Completed to his running back. And this play reaches the 35 before he comes to an end. Offense to the line fast. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Completed over the middle. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. Dose of the hurry up here. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
Purdy on 3rd and 1. And the streak continues. Another one hits the ground.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Just about a yard to the markers, and they're going to take the risk and go for this. They're going Taylor, and he is stuffed at the line. They don't get the yard they need, and they're going to catch a breather. They turn it over on downs.
Well, a blitz on 4th down's a gutsy call, but it can work against a pass or a run. Good luck running for the sticks when you got a whole defense crashing you right off the snap.
Mitchell takes it straight ahead. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Down. Black 40. Drill 52. Black shot.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's going deep. This is caught inside the 15. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Let's go. Set, go.
Mitchell off the pistol give. And he's able to fight this down to the 2. That's a gain of 8, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Red 38. Switch, yellow. Ready?
He gets it again. This time he's got it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens push their lead further to start the half. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens double their lead to 14.
Bengals 14.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here's Purdy to throw. On the left side. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Bengals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Purdy throwing here on 1st. Flushed out of the pocket. Moving right, airs it out. That's grabbed inside the 30. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 31 yards. That's another Bengals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
1st down, Purdy to throw. He will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Now we'll see them try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Bengals 21.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Jackson now to return it. He stopped on the run back of the 27.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready? Pause red. Black on 45. White. Ready.
Now throw to start the drive. He's throwing deep to the left side. no, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. We'll try and make the most of this interception. He takes it all the way back to the 25. So it's been a bit of a mixed bag for him, partner. He does have the 3 touchdowns in this game, but also now a couple of interceptions.
You almost feel like, Kate, he's seeing most of the picture on how to attack this defense, but just not quite all of it yet. It's largely been good, as he said. Some nice touchdowns as well. But there's still a couple of these looks in coverage that are giving him problems, and he's got to figure that picture out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Receiver in motion, going left. Shotgun snap for Purdy. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
On 3rd down, Purdy. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the Ravens have it as he records his 7th interception of the season.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run the ball. Run it.
Let's go now. Yellow. 10 seconds.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Forced out to his right. Moving right. Airs it. He's got it deep downfield. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Right. Ready?
Throwing from the gun. Taylor makes the catch. Holds around him. He's got space. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
First down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
43 rail. Slide through. Ready?
Working inside the red zone. And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens double their lead to 14.
Bengals 21.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Fielded at the 7. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's Bengals football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the 4th. First and 10 from the 43. Now Purdy finds a seam down the middle. He will not score, but that does set him up front with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Bengals first down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Here's a design run, and he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be 2nd and goal. He rolls to his right. He will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals now within 1 score in the 4th. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here. Running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Caden. Some players, that's the world they thrive in. Finding windows where windows shouldn't exist, and then...
And he'll get into the end zone to make this a one-score game in the fourth quarter.
Every once in a while, we don't have to confuse this game. Simply beat the man in front of you. Carry the ball over the line. Rushing football at its finest.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. His return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Down. Eagle 33. Yellow. Cut.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Gets it through the middle. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
Ready.
A give to Mitchell, running left. Get some space around midfield. There he goes again. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a 2-possession game here in the fourth.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that's exactly what the doctor ordered.
And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late.
Ravens 43, Bengals 29.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10. On the gun is Purdy. Finds him over the middle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
First down. A gain of 26 yards. First down.
Purdy on first down. Hits his running back. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. A nice skate of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. New set of downs for him and starts at the 38.
38-yard line.
First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Chased out to his right. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Okay, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
Pass is hauled in by the running back. This is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Desperation time here. Buys time, rolling right. He connects downfield. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
First down throw by Purdy. He completes it in traffic. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 4-yard line.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Bengals losing by 14. Offensive line, this is second and 4. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bengals now within one score in the fourth. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Setting up to pass. And he'll get into the end zone and make this a one-score game in the fourth quarter. Well, not the way they drew it up, partner, but when it works, who cares? They didn't defend the check down throw, and it's open for two.
I can still remember one of my first red zone days way back when. Touchdown to check down, touchdown to check down. Now, I know it's not a touchdown, but this check down, well, it was a valuable 2 points.
Needed to try it, we all get it, but didn't work. Still now have those 3 timeouts to fall back on.
They did need to try it, but I think there is a school of thought of, hey, also kick it deep with those 3 timeouts. So now your defense can't give up a yard. Right now, you've really burdened your defense to get a quick stop, a quick stop, a quick stop, and make sure they do not give up.
Oh, he lost the football! And now the Bengals have it! And that right there is be the spot they take over as they pick up a couple extra yards on the fumble return.
You know this?
Now hang on, they want to take another look at this play, and a very important call coming up late in this game. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be second down. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock. It might see them burn a timeout. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Here we go. Here we go. 50, solid red.
Back to throw it. He has the first over the middle. He's got it in the red zone. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Here we
The Ravens will
All right, they're going to throw for it. And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the 4. Well, Brock, the run's certainly an option as they lined up for 2, but as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you've spent all week working on these plays, and usually you have 2 or 3 that you like. That run game, you're right, you can run it. But there's so much more space with creativity in the passing game. Good offenses, elite offenses, they find a way not just to practice it, but to execute it when it matters. Well, at this point, they're going to take points any way they can get them, and that includes on special teams. He's had a ton of kicks sent his way, a bunch of returns today, and he nearly made a pay with that one.
All set to go now from the 35. First down, Purdy to throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. All their timeouts left, but they still need a quick score here. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Buying some time right. Completed to his running back. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle the line. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
And all right, it's a touchdown in the final moments, so win still very unlikely, sliver of hope now after that play. Now Purdy leading the offense up to go for 2. They want to run it across. He reaches the end zone, so the 2-point conversion will cut the lead down to 6. So with hardly any game left, they have time for this kick and maybe a couple plays. And this is going to be recovered by the Ravens, and they're moments away now from celebrating a win.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He's going deep this time. He's got it inside the 10. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. Now with just 7 seconds left in the game, we've got a timeout.
Come on, set. Hut, hut.
We're going to pass it here. Has it in close. And he will score. And with almost no time left, that should clinch the win. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Ravens gonna give it another go, trying for 2.
10 black.
Conversion.
Blue striker. Hut, hut.
He'll look to throw. And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late. That is their 3rd conversion this game. They haven't been shy on the confidence to go for it or to back it up once it's snapped.
I love that word, confidence. And I love being in a huddle and you can feel it. When you're on offense, it feels like you can't be stopped. You can't wait to say, ready, break. No matter what the situation or circumstance is, in 3 conversions, that's job well done.
All right, one more snap to play here. Here he goes, one final shot. Trying to push deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Pat Surtain has it. And the Ravens make the interception on what is the final play of this game. So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. Well, Brock, the 2, 3, 4.
Heartbroken Houston, Texas, couldn't get off the sofa. The thing about depression, you think your life is over. When I was all alone, you came and changed how I feel. Only you understand me, you fill me up completely. And when I'm self-destructive, you make me feel so pretty. You always pull me closer to let me know that it's real. When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside deep. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love with your baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing can stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. I wanna thank you for taking me as I am. Need you to know that I'm your #1 fan. I wanna give you my heart. You see the silver lining when I'm in the trenches. You stand beside me with your patience and forgive.